there, YouTube. How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm JB Natural, and we're continuing this month of mostly scares with a little bit of levity. It's a long time coming, but we are finally taking a look at MLB The Show 24 for the PlayStation 5. I have not touched MLB. That's the thing though, because I did not touch MLB The Show 23 when it came out. But we are now going to take a look at MLB The Show 24.
When the season ends, is baseball really over? Of course not. It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, there's always time to play ball.
Indeed. As of recording, the regular season just came to an end, and we are about ready to enter into the postseason. So those that have been a fan of my channel from way back when know that I once started my channel with an MLB The Show Let's Play. Well, the career mode of my friend, if he was a baseball player. But today, 24 made the biggest change to their career mode. It's no longer just the guys that can play baseball or play Major League Baseball, but girls can play it too in this world.
Something cool? No. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right. I've never heard of that song before. Now I just gotta get everything loaded up. Huh. Wonder why there's a issue with it. Oh well. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do our usual favorite team, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's stick with simulations gameplay style. Veteran. Let's leave dynamic difficulty on. No thanks. Can I reconnect? Yeah, there's my stuff. Universal profile. Can I try now, or is it because of something else? Oh well. Dang, MLB does take a lot. So I'm probably not going to stick long with MLB 24, just I need to clear up some memory. This just probably isn't going to load, is it? Yeah, apparently there's issues. Probably just need to repay for PlayStation Plus. But here we go. This is the mode we're going to focus on today. Road to the show. We're going to give that female ball player a try. Show them what it really means to play like a girl. Develop your prospect from the ground up and become the best ball player in the world. You know how we do things here. If you see me live stream other previous MLB The Show games, we're gonna go with straight pitcher. We'll go with let's go with break with our pitches. I want to focus on throwing mind-bending, gravity-defying pitches. Stick with starting pitcher. Confirm and continue. Nah, I don't think I really need a face scan. Let's just stick with Joanna random, because I can't really think of any female names right now. We'll do the West California region. Oops, no, didn't mean to do that. Focus on looks. Body, about 5'8", 140. Let's go with 155 pounds. And can we change the shape? Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, everything else looks good.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, I guess.
Well, you know what? Why don't we try seeing if I was a female? Why not? Let's go back to. Oh, how do you keep the changes? Oh, yeah, there we go. We can always go back to it. I got a better idea. It just came to my head. We'll go with... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. There we go. We'll go with Jane Bird, if the game will load it up. Game? You gonna work with me here, or are you just gonna stay frozen like this? Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, come on. Ah, gotta switch controllers. Oh, I was trying to find a first name audio, that's why. Really? You guys don't have Jane? A very common first name? A female first name? Oh well, whatever. There we go. We'll just have to come up with a nickname for her. Let's go with... Close enough, Coco Bird. Or however you pronounce it.
Coco Bird.
Of course, we gotta bump up our number to 29. I guess technically this is a female player. Why not go with the number 92? There we go. Oh, wait. No, gotta make sure we save the changes. There we go. Alright, looks. There we go. Lighten it up a bit. There we go. It looks fine. Actually, let me change up the hair a little bit. How about... Yeah, we can't really have too much. Actually, if men can have long hair, why can't us? You know? And you know what? Just so we have some semblance to our character here. Let's lighten that up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, makeup. We don't need any makeup. We're good. No, we gotta save it. There we go. Alright, now for equipment. Turtleneck, no. No necklace. The sleeves look fine. Yeah, I have to keep playing the game to unlock equipment for her, but we're good nonetheless. I mean, we have to keep with all the default stuff. Well, we can add some pleats. Yeah, there you go. Let's have ourselves a blue barrel bat. There we go. Fielding gear. Can we put on glasses for her? Wait, would it be under hat and helmet? No. Batting gloves. You know what? Yeah, let's put on some batting gloves. Can we, surprised there's no glasses. Oh, there we go. Can we change the style? Where's the one that would have, like, no thing on the top? Just like what CL made for me. Not only no rim on the bottom. Fair enough. Yeah, this look good. And I think we are ready. Let's accept. Now, I want to do a former player with a batting style. Not that it would matter as much, especially if we go to an American League team where there's no such thing as hitting pitchers. Let's go with... Let's go with Carlos Delgado. He is a good hitter. Oh, there we go. Let's go with classic rock for walk-up music. Let's see. We could, of course, put on real songs. California Soul for the second song, or for the home run celebration song. She's no doubt gonna be, coming in relief most of the time. Oh, they still have the fan cheers and fan jeers, so that you and whoever else can create sounds for a character, but I don't know how to make those, honestly. Alright, there's only one guy I could think of with a good pitching style. Yeah, who else but Clayton Kershaw? Everything else pretty much has to be default. Let's see. What be our bat flip? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Style 18. Granted, we're never gonna have a chance to hit a home run. And let's give a home run celebration for. Let's go with Stanton, Giancarlo Stanton. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're ready to go. Jane Bird is ready to start her career in the majors. And for this MLB 24, they brought back the draft showcase. And a little bit of a story, too. Mia Lewis, your childhood friend and fellow ball player, sends you a text message with some exciting news. Jane, I know we've both been super busy with training and haven't had time to connect in a while, but you were the first person I had to tell about this. I'm honored you thought of me first. Tell me! As you should be. Alright, you ready for this, though? I just got invited to the draft combine. What? No part of me is surprised. Alright. Now, I don't know what they've added to the male career mode, but I'll probably get into that in my own time. Thank you. This is where it all starts. If you end up coming too, we could play together for the first time since high school. I've been really missing those days lately. However, I'm really hoping to just get the call. An opportunity to attend would be huge. Oh, come on. Of course you'll get it. You've always been one of the best ball players I've played with. Like that epic no-hitter you threw in Little League that literally won us a championship. My dad still brags about it at parties as if you were his own daughter. Talk about a core memory. Oh, wait, sorry. Someone's calling me. Hey, the phone wasn't even ringing. Hey, Jane, this is Micah Davis from the MLB Scouting Bureau. I have some very exciting news for you. We would like to invite you to this year's MLB Draft Combine. Are you interested? Yes, of course. I'd be honored to attend. Great. Glad to hear that. The committee has been closely following your progress in college, and we truly believe you have the potential to become a great pro ball player. I appreciate it, but honestly, I'm a bit nervous. Maybe you haven't seen yourself play recently, but I think you really stand out in the field. You and Mia have the opportunity and talent to do something special and make history. So that means we get extra control. It's going to be a tough road, but just know that the Bureau believes in you both. I appreciate the words of encouragement. I'll do my best to see what happens. Then we'll look forward to seeing you in Arizona. Best of luck. Alright, so guess what? We're going to the MLB Scouting Combine too. Or Draft Combine too. Gotta go tell Mia. All good? Well, my car's extended warranty is now taken care of, and I'll see you at the Draft Combine! The Combine and an extended warranty? Seriously, Jane, what can't you do? For one, I definitely can't do all this without you. We're gonna have a great time together. Hard for me to be arrogant. I believe you, but only because I've always had a fun time playing with you. And they just skipped past the last texting, so I guess it means I'll see you there.
MLB Tonight, I'm Robert Flores, here alongside former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. The MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you most
looking forward to? This is all that's left of the MLB Network integration. They don't do MLB Network broadcast packages anymore.
Players get to put themselves in a draft position. So I'm watching how the players are going to compete over the next few days.
And Sarah, this is a historic event this year because 2 female ball players receiving invites to participate in the Combine after their storied collegiate careers.
And of course, both these women are expected to be drafted, but that doesn't mean the Combine isn't important. It's an important opportunity to evaluate them with all of this technology and for fans and teams to see what they can do with all of this technology and all of this StatCast.
And what a unique story. You know, high school teammates separated in college, back on the field now competing against the best players within the game. That is just really exciting.
Well, we can't wait to see how it all unfolds at the Combine in Phoenix.
Unfortunately, Sarah here has been suffering from an illness that's impacting her speech, so you'll be hearing that throughout. You'd be hearing that throughout minor league and this draft combine.
From Chase Field in Arizona, the top high school and college baseball prospects, both male and female, showcased their skills this week, giving MLB clubs another opportunity to
we'll be hearing
evaluate
both from Dan O'Dowd and Sarah.
Class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd. It's time to see what these pitchers are all about, so let's focus on what's happening on the mound.
All right. For your bullpen session on the mound, we'll evaluate your velocity, command, and the movement of your pitches. Or should I just try to throw as hard as I can? Don't try to do too much. We want to see how hard you throw, but most importantly, try to hit your spots. You'll have a few warm-up pitches before your evaluation begins. Alright, so remember we got the sinker. We'll be using the classic meter that's been in MLB since
the pitchers now, Sarah.
MLB
scouts are looking for when they look at
since
pitcher.
MLB 06.
How well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance,
there we
rhythm,
go.
and
Hit
timing
the target.
within
Let's
their
get
delivery.
started.
They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement.
Very late, but still
you really
hit
gotta
the
look at
target.
command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, you know, within the strike zone?
Oh, there we go.
outside the
Nice
strike
red.
zone, and can you do that with multiple
We're only
pitches?
throwing sinkers here.
As you said, are a handful of things that
Perfect.
will be measured here. First,
Almost.
velocity.
Alright, next up is
You
the circle
mentioned
change.
spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin.
Just missed the
That's
bullseye,
what
but I think we're doing
percentage
good.
of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not
bit early,
changing
too
the
high.
way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why delivery
Alright,
is
last
so
pitch of the
important.
circle change.
Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is
Too
tied
low.
to your ability to
Now let's
duplicate
work on our
your unique
our
body
curveball.
type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on
just
a
missed the
pitcher's
target.
delivery.
Alright, well, we're doing good at least. Yeah, well, at least we're hitting the reds. I'll take it. As long as we hit the target at all, we'll be good. Alright, not bad.
Solid average. Nothing exceptional, just does
I'll take
everything
it.
really well. Really good feel for her off-speed pitches, which should play in professional baseball. Like to see a better feel for the changeup. Do think that will come. And I actually think there's a little bit more arm strength in there.
Alright. So I think we're doing good. Nice little startup. Let's go ahead and move on now. Okay, yeah, there we go. Pretty nice job today, Jane. I think you made a decent case for yourself. Now show us what you can do in these games coming up in the next few days, and you might put yourself in a great spot for the draft. You have some obvious strengths to your game, so keep working hard and stay persistent. Alright, we're projected to go in the middle rounds of the MLB draft, and we got a few teams. We got the White Sox, we got the Guardians, the Pirates, the Nationals, the Rockies, and the Los Angeles Angels. Since we're not focusing on speed, pitch speed is the only thing, but 90 miles an hour draws attention. Unfortunately, we went that fast with it. So now we gotta go back to the clubhouse to get ready for the 3 games. Okay, so now that day 1 of the drills are done, can I admit something? I kind of feel weird about it. Uh-oh. All good? Mostly, I'm just feeling pretty defeated, I guess. Like, I know I'm really good and deserve to be here and all that, but these guys definitely have more power than me. And I feel like that's all anyone cares about when they're scouting these drills. Don't be intimidated. It's just a showcase. Wait until they actually see you in a game. That's what counts. Ugh, I really hate it when you're right. It's not like we haven't been playing with and against guys like that for years. Okay, I'm ready now. Bring on the Combine games. Much better. Show them who's boss tomorrow. We need to get an extra boost to our control and brake. Let's go. Alright, so we're 62 overall. It's especially with the upgrades to our stuff. But we don't have any perks. We probably would have had to have kept playing the game in order to unlock them. But all we can do now is just go into game 1. 100 prospects, 30 MLB teams. Game 1 of 3 of the Draft Combine.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman and I'm thrilled
this is
to
the
be
guy we'll
bringing
be
you
hearing.
all the action. Day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine commences. A true field of dreams and aspirations. Today, we're on the cusp of history as not one, but 2 women step onto this prestigious stage. One, an up-and-coming pitcher, the other, a potential everyday player in the making. Both ready to prove in no uncertain terms that they belong.
Hopefully
here.
you guys can be able
No matter
to
what,
hear the
today
audio.
represents a seismic shift. in
You're
the
my hero,
baseball landscape.
bird. Alright, here we
First
go.
pitch, moments away. And starting this one, Coco Burr. Our starting pitcher, of course, someone that everyone has their eyes on. She carries herself with such confidence you never know from the outside the intense
So we'll be doing the
pressure
Draft
she
Combine
must be
games,
feeling.
then the draft, and then we'll call it for...
And now the right fielder,
call it for a
Ken
video.
Fong.
Like I said, we got to get a little bit of levity into these month of mostly scares. Alright, let's start off with a sinker low.
Fouled off.
And
he was late.
and Ken just fouls it off. You know what? I actually better move myself. Should have known. We'll go over here. There we go. Now you guys can see the scoreboard. The opponents are in gray. We're the ones in red.
On
Just
the
a
ground
bit
to
late.
third.
Bounce that
Moda.
over to the third baseman. Throw to
The
first.
throw to first. One
Got
up,
him.
one down.
That'll increase our walks per 9, but lowered our hits per 9. Good start.
Mario
Took us
Rosas
2
will hit
pitches to
next.
get the first out of the game. Alright, what's next? Let's start him off with a curveball away.
And
bit
Kirk
early
misses
and
outside.
just a bit
These
outside.
tournament games are, of course, just a part of the
Go
larger
with a
picture here at the
sinker ball.
Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength,
got it to bounce.
agility, and on-field performance, as
Alright,
well
let's
as
go with
other
a
skills.
circle change down low.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And
Good
that's
timing
at the
in
knees.
there for
That's
strike
a
one.
sneaky pitch
That
right
increases
there,
the
down
control
2
and the
out.
break of
A
the
lot of hitters will sit
circle change.
fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective.
You can use the L1 button to change up a little bit, I guess. Let's try another
2-1
curveball
now.
down and away.
And another ball.
Right where I wanted it, but he didn't go for it. Alright, let's go with another sinker then.
And
Just a
big
hair late, but
swing
he
and a miss.
swung and missed.
That
Strike
sinking
2.
fastball looks really
count.
hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Ground ball
Oh.
to first. Guerrero
Good job. He forced him to weak hit,
handles it here.
to
Rolling
hit
right along to
weakly.
start the afternoon. 2 out.
There we go. So 2 away here in the top of the first.
Base is empty with 2
Next
outs.
up is
Next
Samuel
is the
Molina.
designated hitter, Samuel Molina.
There we go.
And
A
that
bit
drops
early,
in
but
for a
he takes
strike.
it for strike 1. Good job. Alright. 0-1. Oh,
Hard hit,
got
left
on a hit
side.
again to the third baseman. He made good
Throw is
contact.
low, can't
Oh, he
make it.
dropped it! Oh, that's an error! And the inning will
You
continue.
always want to set the tone early on in a game.
That goes
but
on the
this
ball to
is
the third
not
baseman.
The tone they were looking for. The 2-out error puts some more pressure on this pitcher. Let's see how she responds. Runner
And
at
that brings
first,
up Jay
and
Ramirez.
here
So a
is
perfect
Jay
game is now out of the
Ramirez.
question. And now we gotta
1-0.
start throwing faster. That makes it even more difficult.
And it gets
Bounce
away
it,
from the
and
catcher.
there they go. Oops. Oh no. Starting to get a bit crazy there. That's a wild
2
pitch.
outs and a runner
So
in
2
scoring position.
2-0.
That one
Too
fouled
early,
off.
but luckily he still swung and fouled that one. Strike 1. Didn't take. Well, he took that one, I should say.
3-1, couldn't come up with it.
Too low. That's a walk. So first walk allowed. This is going to be tough
2
now that
outs
we got
and
to
runners
deal
at
with
first and
runners
second.
on.
Now the left fielder, Enrique Ponce.
There we go.
And that
That's
drops
better.
in for
Strike
a
1.
strike.
Just
Swing
late,
and
but
miss.
got him to
And
swing
it's
and miss.
0-2.
Strike 2.
Looks
Just
at
one more and
then
we're out of this
swings
inning.
at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate.
And that's a foul ball. Alright, keep going with the sinker.
Downstairs.
Very late, but he chose, but luckily it stayed in the zone pretty much. Alright, sinker again. Weakly hit foul. Alright, now we've got to go with the circle change. In there! Strike 3! And that retires the side with 2 men left on.
One coming up. No score after half an inning.
Whew! Alright. Good start. So after an error and a walk, Team Gray leads 2 men on. I believe this is the middle of the U.S. prospects.
We're back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to start. Now the
Alright,
third
next up is
baseman,
Scott Dom.
Dom.
Alright, catcher wants another sinker.
Right through
In
there
there,
for a
strike 1. Alright, what's next? Let's go with a circle change on the inside. Ooh, hitting the gap.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Alright,
Eckert getting ready to hit.
alright, here we go. Back to the fast
Crunch
pace.
the corner.
That
0-1.
one's in there. Strike 1. Chet Eckert is the batter.
Hey, nobody out.
Alright, let's go with another sinker.
That one misses
Just
low.
a bit too low. Ball 1. Another sinker.
That
way
misses
late.
the zone.
So he doesn't
And
even
2-1.
bother.
Second
Go
inning,
with
no
a
score
circle
thus
change.
far. Swing
He
and a miss.
swings
Nice
and misses
changeup.
at the circle
He's clearly
change.
willing
Strike
to swing
2.
at that pitch low in the zone. The
Alright,
pitcher
another
has
circle
to
change.
notice that. If she does, she's got a better shot at inducing the double
Swing and
play.
miss deep on the
Swings and
inside.
misses.
Strike 3.
And now 1-0.
And that is the first out. Chin up champ. As
Here's
the
the
pitcher
center
give up a hit on the
fielder,
first at bat,
Rafael
then strike out the
Desperos.
next batter. Nice. Whoop. Bounced
In the
it,
dirt,
but
but
luckily
kept
the
it
runner
close.
stays at first. Don't
No
know if
advance
that'll
on the
count as
bases.
a
Good
wild
job behind
pitch.
the dish.
Yeah, since they didn't move. Alright, sinker again.
And that's off
In
the
there.
inside edge.
No, not
And
in there.
now
That's
2-0.
inside.
Dom
Alright,
stands at
another
first
sinker.
with 1 away. Swing and
Swing
a miss.
and a miss.
Now
Strike
2-1.
1.
That's outstanding command on the sinker here in the first, and that could mean a long day
Nice job.
for the opposing
3,
hitters. There's
4.
1. Throw to first.
Th-
but not in time.
Oh, almost. But we did get 1 out. I'll take that. Almost got the double
Ramirez,
play.
The next to hit.
Alright, let's go with... Haven't shown him the curve in a while.
Runner on the go.
There he goes.
In for a strike.
In there for strike, but with 90
Safe at
speed,
second,
not even a sinker
close.
would have
With
gotten
his
that
base
guy.
stealing ability, you're
So they got a
always
stolen
holding
base
your
on the
breath
board.
As soon as he gets aboard, they knew he would probably be going, and they still couldn't keep him out of scoring position.
Exactly. I
Runner
didn't
at
even realize that was
second,
my
2
teammate
down.
behind
They're in
me.
the top of the
That was
second.
Mia behind me. Alright. 0-1.
That one missed.
Bit too low. Alright, go with another sinker.
Back up
Oh,
the middle, she knocks
almost.
it down.
But that'll still work. Come on.
Oh, the
Oh
throw is
no!
gone.
I wasn't expecting that. That's gonna bring home a run. Oh no! Man, the nerves got to me, and Marcos Ramirez drives home a run.
2 out and a runner in scoring position.
All right,
Now
let's
it's
bring
the
back
right
Ken
fielder,
Fong.
Ken Fong. On the ground.
There we go.
Guerrero.
Just let the first baseman deal with it
Steps
himself.
on the back. Play made.
So we
That
gave up
ends
a
the
run.
inning.
Hopefully
One
that
run,
won't
one
come
hit,
back to
one
haunt
error,
us.
And 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0.
Showing the glove to the umpire, making sure we're clean. As we get ready to start the top of the third.
All set for the start of this inning.
We did
And
tie it
now
up,
the
though,
first
so that's a
baseman,
plus.
Mario Rosas. There's
Just
a
a bit
strike.
late on that circle change. Strike 1. Alright. Catcher wants us to throw it again.
Swing
Swing and a
Nice
miss.
changeup.
He probably won't swing at that one, but he wants us to go with another circle
0-2
change.
now. And there's a ball. That
Yeah,
was
I
a
thought so. I thought he
well-executed
wouldn't swing
two-strike
at it again.
changeup, but she
All right, let's go
just
with the
couldn't
sinker.
get the call. And that one is in
Bounce
the
that
dirt.
one. Stick with the circle change then. Bit early.
Fly ball
Boom!
out to left field.
I think the
Lee
left
should
fielder's
have
got
this
it though.
Got it.
Yes, he does. 1 away.
Molina now
Alright,
at the plate.
Molina's up. Remember, he reached on an error in the first inning.
That
A bit
one in
early on
there.
the sinker and made it a bit too high, but he didn't swing at it, so strike one.
It's ball
Way
one.
late on that one. Didn't swing at it, though. Let's go with a curveball.
Swing and a
Good
miss. And the
curveball.
count is
Swing and a
1-2.
miss. Strike two. He was way early on that pitch. He was not expecting a curve.
Good eye there. Nice
Just
take.
a bit outside. Ball two. Timed the pitch well, but he still swung and hit it.
Tied up here
But he was
early in the
early
ball
with
game.
that swing. But just got enough to get the ball foul.
And it's all filled up.
I thought he would have chased that one. Alright, let's go with the circle change. Keep it in the zone.
Knocks that one
Boom.
away, and we'll do
Oh,
it again.
luckily that's foul. Okay, well, luckily we still got a bit of energy.
Now the payoff pitch. And he grounds it to the right
And
side.
bounced it to the
Guerrero.
first baseman. He should easily
And
get it.
steps on the
And
bat
he
for the
does. Alright, so we're through 2 2/3 of
And
an
now,
inning.
Jay
We walked him in,
Ramirez.
we walked Jay in the
Worked the
first.
trip to
So
the
let's
plate.
see if we can get this guy out this time.
In for a strike.
Dang.
And it's 0-1.
Dangerous place to throw that curveball, but it worked out this time. 0-1.
In the dirt.
And bounced in the dirt again.
Two
And I
down
gotta
and
get used to
nobody
this
aboard.
slightly
We're here in the
delayed
top half of the third.
capture card thing again.
Up the middle.
Ah!
That one will find its way
Just past
through.
my glove for a base hit. So we still can't get Jay Ramirez out.
Man on at first. Ponce
Alright.
digs in now.
Next up is
Struck out
Enrique
looking the
Ponce.
first time up. That's a little bit low.
Just a bit low. Ball one. He struck out in the first.
That misses. Ball two. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. In the air to
And
left.
nice
Lee
contact.
on
That's
the
going to be
run towards
enough.
the line.
No, the left
Makes the
fielder
play.
comes in
That
to
is
make the
number
out.
three.
And they
Well,
leave a
strand
runner
one.
at first
After
again.
2.5, it's still a 1-1 ball game. On to the
Yeah, like I said, I gotta get used to doing that again. Like I said, it has been way too long since I played an MLB The Show game. I skipped MLB
that's in the
23 because for some reason that wasn't on Plus. But now the 24 is on Plus as of recording for the last day, and I
that
was able
one
to
fouled
claim
off.
it. We'll be able to play it for
Pitcher
you guys
softened him
today.
up with a couple of change
All
ups.
right,
Might be
let's
time to
with
go to the
sinker.
heater. Downstairs.
And too low. Ball one. Another sinker. Let's try to go outside with the sinker.
Cut on
Swing and a miss.
And the
Strike
count's
one.
even at
Oh,
2.
strike two. Sorry. Forgot he fouled off a pitch. Alright, let's try getting him to chase a sinker.
Gets a piece there.
Stayed
we'll
in
do
the
it
zone
again.
and he was able to hit it. Foul ball. Alright. Let's
The
try
2-2.
with a circle change. Bit
Swings
early
and misses.
swing and a
Struck
miss.
out.
Strike three. And that's strikeout number 3, I believe. Yep, strikeout number 3 for Jane.
Eckert getting ready to hit.
Alright, next
Went
up is
down on
Chet
strikes the
Eckert.
first time
He
through.
struck out his first at-bat.
That one's in there.
Nice job
0-1.
with the sinker in there. Strike one. Alright, let's throw that circle change. Just
Bounce
a
to
bit
the
late.
right.
That bounces
Guerrero.
towards the first baseman.
Takes it to the
I don't know
bag
why the
alone.
game said that
2
was
quick
solid
outs in the top
contact.
of the
That
fourth.
just bounced onto the first baseman. But we're doing good.
Rafael
2 away.
Vizqueras will hit next.
All right, let's hit-
0
let's
for 1,
hit him with a
into
curve.
fielder's choice the first time. Right through
In there.
for a
Strike one. Good job. That's exactly what we're looking for. Increasing the break on those pitches.
Next pitch, in
Yes,
for a strike.
in there.
2 straight
Strike
pitches down in
two.
the zone to get ahead.
Now he's gonna
she can
have to
attack
swing
the
at
rest of
this
this
one,
AB
I bet.
in a lot of ways. Pitch in the
Oh,
dirt.
he chose not to swing. That was way
2
too
outs,
low.
bases empty.
Alright, let's actually go with a circle change. See if that'll fool him.
Next pitch is
No,
downstairs.
it won't fool anybody if it's that low.
And that one is
Ooh,
foul.
nice
We'll
hit,
try
but
again.
it's curved foul. It's a bit late on the
2
timing
outs
of
and
that
nobody
one.
aboard.
Early,
Fly ball, right
popped
field.
up, and
that'll fall for a
fair.
base hit.
so Chet finally gets a hit. And it seems like our time in the first game might be coming to an end. We're getting a bit tired out there.
An RBI the last time up. Still their only
Just
run of the
a
game
bit too
so
low
far.
for Marcos Ramirez.
Leading off first with 2 away.
Luckily,
In
it
the
bounced
dirt.
right into his
Runner
glove.
stays where he is, but
Gotta
the
get
count
back to
now
getting used to
2-0.
that faster pitching. There we go.
Nice job
In there
to work
for
both
strike
sides
1.
of the plate. She's got this hitter inside conscious now.
Swings and misses
Swing
at
and a
strike
miss.
2.
And the count is even, 2-2.
Pop that
into right
up.
field.
Come on, Mia, you got
On
this.
the way over.
You got this, Mia.
Handles
There
this
we
one,
go.
no
She gets
problem,
the out.
And that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. On now.
All right.
Back here
On
at Chase
to the
Field.
bottom of
And now
the
right
top of the
fielder,
5th
Ken
inning.
Fong.
Still 1-1.
That one skips in the
Too
dirt.
low. Ball 1.
In the dirt.
Ball 2 again was way too late on the timing. Now I'm just throwing it high. Got no choice but to throw that sinker down the middle just to get a strike.
There's a strike.
And it worked. He was taken all the way. All right, we've thrown 78 pitches through half the game.
3-1. Couldn't come up with it.
He decided not to swing way too low. That's the second walk
So
of the
up
game
next,
as Mario
Mario
Rosas comes
Rosas.
up next. All right. Oh, he's going for the bunt.
Drops a bunt
He
down
does
the
get
first
it.
base side. 1 away.
There we
here in the
go.
5th.
Finally made up for that error as the sacrifice works to perfection.
Here comes the manager
And
out of the
that
dugout,
will do it
making
for
a
us
move for the
today.
bullpen. Coco Burr departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now, Greg Iglesias.
Greg Iglesias.
Trying to
Jane
strand
was
the
leaving the 5th inning.
Game 1 of
We
the
did end up
MLB Draft
losing,
Combine is over,
unfortunately.
and what an array of
But at least
talent
we
witnessed
did a good
today,
effort,
with
right?
many
At least.
players leaving a
And we did move
lasting
up a couple
impression on
rounds. We now got
scouts and
interest
fans
from
alike.
the
Thanks for
Tigers,
joining
the
us for
Reds,
this
and the
always exciting
Red Sox.
competition.
Right now we got a comparison to Yu Darvish. Yeah, technically we didn't give up that run. We tried. And we tied with the strikeouts with the other prospects. Time to go back to the. Trying to get. Oh wait, we only get 1 game. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna get a. Because I guess we're only a starting pitcher, we only get 1 game. Hey, so I'm on my way to the draft and I'm trying, but failing to keep calm. You nervous as I am? Because I cannot stop thinking about where I'll be drafted, or by what team. Same. Please. Same. Everything is going to change. I just want to hear our names called so badly. Can you imagine? I'm trying to, but my brain is a literal mess right now. Okay, but actually, that would be a dream. What are you gonna do? What are we gonna do if we're both picked? You mean after screaming my head off? Obviously, going back in time to tell younger us that we really did it. Stop! That's amazing. Mini Mia would be so happy right now. But first, we actually be drafted. I'm excited. I'm excited now, though. See you there. See you soon. Alright. There's our agent, Stephanie. Hey, Jane, I won't keep you for long, but for obvious reasons, I wanted to check in with you before the draft. You know, we can't really determine which team will draft you, but I'm curious. Do you have a preference? Still hoping for the Dodgers? Yeah, that's just basically hoping for the Dodgers. But I'll let Destiny decide. Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I have a feeling you're going to end up in a great spot. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll let you go now, but best of luck to you and Mia today. Can't wait to see where you end up. Thanks, Stephanie. You're very welcome. We'll talk after the draft. Yeah, I want to let fate decide where Jane will start her MLB career at. In fact, the change is what you see here. Commissioner Manfred going out to read the pick.
With the 13th pick of the 14th
Well, technically
round,
he's not reading
the
it, but his
Cincinnati
model's on there
Reds
now.
Select Coco Bird.
Oh, we're going to Cincinnati. I can't believe I got picked first. There's our cap. This bluebird's going. This bluebird's becoming a red. There you go. Up onto the stage, shaking the commissioner's hand. Straight out of like NBA 2K11. Jane, congratulations on being drafted. You've been very in demand with the media here today, and with good reason. As the first woman ever to be selected in the MLB draft, you must be getting mobbed with tons of interviews and questions about the historical impact of this achievement. But we really want to know about you as a player and a person. So what's your ultimate goal? I just want to make my family proud, and I want to make myself proud. Oop. Oh yeah, left triggered. Okay, there we go. Just want to make my family proud, and I want to make myself proud. An admirable mission. And one you're already well on your way to accomplishing with this incredible first step here at the draft. Jane, thank you so much. We appreciate your time and look forward to watching your career unfold. Alright. Now we gotta go find out where our friend got drafted. Where's Mia going?
Pick of the 15th round, the Los Angeles Angels select
Mia she's an angel.
Lewis, a second baseman from the West region.
Congrats, Mia. She's an angel. Literally. There she goes, shaking the commissioner's hand.
So that concludes this year's first-year player draft, and there is certainly a lot to talk about, but nothing more important than the historic nature of this year's event, because we saw for the first time
back over now.
2 female ball players get drafted, and it's got the entire sports world taking notice, Dan.
I mean, I can't even emphasize how huge this is for all of sports. And what happened tonight, Sarah, is a path was formed for other young women to be able to pursue the game of baseball at the highest level.
Absolutely. This is not just a feel-good story. These 2 women showed that they deserve to be considered at the highest level. They have what it takes to succeed in pro ball, maybe MLB one day as well.
Well, congratulations to all the players that were selected.
Wow, what a whirlwind. We finally have a chance to talk. I don't know about you, but my voice is already hoarse from all the interviews. Can you believe this is really happening right now? I'm so proud of us. Me too. I feel like I'm in the best dream ever, and I don't ever want to wake up from it. Then don't. I'm right there with you. Let's just soak in the moment. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. All I can think about now is how we're on different teams. We've been playing against each other in professional baseball. I can't believe this all started with us bonding over baseball in elementary school. It's insane how far we've come. Guess that's what happens when you share a lifelong dream with your best friend. I can't wait to see where we go from here. You ready for it? Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Lookouts. There's our manager, I think a hitting coach or one of the teammates. Hey Jane, welcome to the team. Yeah, welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee. We've been looking forward to meeting you. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Before you check in with our manager, oh, he's not the manager. I just wanted to say that I know that there are some people out there looking to see you fail, but that's not how we do things around here. That's good. We all got your back, no matter what. I appreciate it. I look forward to getting to know all of you and working hard as a team this season. Same here. Should be a great season. Anyway, Coach said he wanted to meet with you when you showed up. He'll probably give you a tour of the clubhouse too, but let us know if you need help finding anything. Thanks for the welcome. See you around. I love that shoebox. Welcome to the shoe. There's the manager. Okay, last stop on our tour of the facility here is the mobile locker room we set up for you. This is entirely your space, Jane. So before our practices and games, you can come in here, store your stuff, and get dressed. I hope to see you in the clubhouse most of the time, though. That's always where we'll gather as a team. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate the tour, and I'm extra pumped to get started here. Of course, like I said before, we're real excited to have you joining us. Alright, well, take your time to get settled in. I'll see you in the clubhouse once you're done, so you can meet the rest of the team. Got it. Thanks again, and I'll see you in a few. Alright. So, one dream is accomplished. We got Jane drafted into an MLB team. Right there she is in her uniform. We still got the temporary boost of control and brake to help us out with. Let's skip ahead a little bit, at least until get close to the first game of the season. Well, actually, can we? Oh yeah, we can. I think we can.
Now we're ready to go from
here we
Studio
go.
21. Lauren Shahadi, Melanie Newman, Carlos Pena here with you from MLB Network. It's a big day. We all feel it. Really an historic day in our game. We get to see the first woman play professional baseball for an affiliated minor league team. It's a massive
I probably should have stopped
story in the
earlier.
world of sports and a big step forward for the future of women in our game, Mel.
It's a huge step forward, and I'm so excited for her to really be able to start to feel that this is where it gets real. You get the bigger AA crowds. You get that kind of louder environment. The travel gets a little better, but you know, you just overall, you've had to fight through so much of those lower levels to see this moment today. We know her good friend Mia Lewis will debut on the mound a little bit later this week, but you got to make sure you're keeping those same steady hands at defense when you're taking the infield.
Look, the most important thing is emphasizing that the industry is not doing these ladies any favors. The reason why they're here is because they've earned it. So she's up to the task, and she's going to be tested.
Go, Jane! Can't wait to hear how your first professional game goes. How you feeling about your first day on the job? Oh, I'm so anxious. This is a huge deal, and I just don't want to mess anything up. I completely get that, but think of this like any other game you've ever played, because it basically is. What specifically are you worried about? You know, like, will my control ever be good enough, or will I leave pitches dead center? Stuff like that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. So what? Remember, it's just one of 138 games this season. You've already won because you're here and on the field. Thank you, that definitely helped ease my nerves. Just a bit. Hey, I'll take it. Just stay focused and play your heart out. It is a game after all. Now go show the world what Jane Bird's really made of. Oh. I tried stopping. I can't believe I forgot to ask this sooner, but what's your space for the lookouts like? You must be feeling a bit more settled in by this point. It's pretty cool, a little small, but it's nice to have my own private room at least. I just joined the guys later. Oh yeah, for sure. Remember how we had to change in a coach's office whenever we traveled? Fun times. Mine's still kind of like that, but I'm with the team or on the field mostly, so it doesn't really bother me. Looks like we just have to inspire more women to join so they can expand the locker rooms. Honestly, that would be amazing. I mean, you're great, and I love you, but I want to see other female talent here. I feel like we'll get there sooner than we think, though. Can't wait. Alright, so we did lose. The team did lose the first game. Can I stop? I think we're gonna end up just skipping at least a little bit forward, but at least by then we'll be able to automatically stop. We'll do a little bit of one of the game's training sessions, which is the same pretty much from MLB, the other MLB games. Let's work on our sync control and walks per 9. So sync it goes up 1 to 31, while our ball control, or our walks per 9 get closer. You know what? We may as well get. No, we'll save it. This video's about to reach an hour long, and I don't want to go any further than I have to. So with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch our gameplay of MLB The Show 24. I'm hoping to get some TV gameplays out in the near future, but you'll just have to keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.